Hey, what's up everyone? You're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz, and you are here for your free picks from German Bundesliga on Saturday, March 4th. Well, guys, we have an interesting day in Bundesliga. We have 6 games on the schedule, 5 games at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, and then the last one is at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, which is the matchup between Stuttgart and Bayern Munich. We do have a pretty big EPL slate, and we have a video for all those games, so check it out, guys, on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. And of course, check out the rest of the videos that we have up there from all the other top 5 European leagues. Uh, we do have a free parlay video as well, so check that one as well and see if you like it enough to put a bet on it. We are gonna kick off Bundesliga, guys, with this matchup between Augsburg and Werder Bremen. Two teams that have been fairly inconsistent, especially Werder Bremen, who has been struggling on both ends. They couldn't score a goal, they couldn't defend, but then again, they did get a win against Bochum 3-0 last weekend, and that was certainly a very nice confidence boost. As far as Augsburg goes, we have two Augsburg teams. We have Augsburg at home and Augsburg on the road. Luckily for them, they are playing at home here, where they kept 4 clean sheets in a row. But then again, they have been very inconsistent overall this season, and I'm not sure that they can get a win here against this very solid Werder team who finally bounced back, and the team that's fairly healthy. Now, it is the case that both teams have a few injured players, yes, but then again, those players have been hurt for a while, and both teams have kind of gotten used to being with them, without them. And I think that because Werder got a win against Bochum last weekend, and Augsburg is very solid at home, I expect that we have a very competitive matchup. But then again, I don't see either side keeping a clean sheet here, guys. I'm gonna go with both teams to score at minus 150 here. And also, I'm not sure how much longer can Augsburg stay that consistent at home as they are right now. And I honestly think that Werder could get all 3 points out of this matchup. So if you want more plus money, I am personally leaning towards Werder in this one. But like I said, I'm gonna stick to both teams to score. Bochum is hosting Schalke, guys, in Bundesliga, and Schalke seems to be on the roll right now, undefeated in their last 5 games, while Bochum has lost their last 4 games on the road, 4 games overall, and they haven't scored a single goal in their last 3 games. Now, these are the type of games that each of these sides has to win if they want to stay in the league. At the moment, Schalke is in a better form here, so I do not think that they deserve to be plus 195 underdogs that they are, because Bochum has been struggling a lot. They have lost their last 4 games in a row, and I do understand where the books are coming from, because Schalke is still without a single win on the road. But like I said, Schalke is on the roll right now. They are playing a lot better than they have in the first half of the season, and potentially with a win here, they are getting within only 1 point from the safe zone. That is something that they definitely strive for this season. So I'm gonna take Schalke on the money line here, guys, plus 195. There is a version where you can get a safer bet, and that is Schalke on the double chance, but you'll have to put it in a double with something else to get a nice plus money out of it. But for half a unit, guys, taking Schalke on the money line at plus 195, that's definitely worth a shot. So I will give it a go like that. Borussia Mönchengladbach is hosting Freiburg, guys, and I honestly do not believe, I can't believe that Borussia Mönchengladbach is the favorite here. This team is probably more schizophrenic than Tottenham is, and we have them beating Bayern Munich 3-2 at home, and then they go on the road against Mainz and they got smashed 4-0. Freiburg on the other side got a draw last weekend against Leverkusen. It ended in a 1-1 draw. And have in mind that this is still a team that's fighting for the title. They are only 4 points, or actually 5 points away from a second spot, I believe. And since Borussia Dortmund has won their game, they are about, 5 or 6 points away from Borussia Dortmund now. So they still have a very good chance of actually winning the title if they get some favorable results from other games. But they are also fighting for the Champions League. So, like I said, I cannot believe that Borussia Mönchengladbach is the favorite in this game. and I'm not sure that they have what it takes to get a win. So I expect a game with a lot of chances between the two sides that definitely need a win, and for that reason, I'm gonna go with over 2.5 goals in this one. Minus 134 is a very very good price on the over, and we have to take advantage of that when we get the opportunity like this, guys. So I'm going with over 2.5 in this one, and personally, I am leaning towards Freiburg on the road rather than Borussia Mönchengladbach at home. So do with that whatever you want, but I might be putting some money on Freiburg on the money line as well. Mainz is hosting Hoffenheim, guys, and there has been some forward movement for Hoffenheim. Uh, there has been some creativity going on in that team. They have had a solid matchup against Dortmund. Last week they lost only 1-0, and the only reason why that game hasn't gone like over 3.5, which easily could have, is because both goalkeepers have been outstanding in that game. Now, Hoffenheim hasn't won any of their last 8 games. They have lost their last 6 games in a row, and they haven't scored a single goal in their last 2 games. Mainz, on the other side, is in a pretty great form right now. They are on a 3-game winning streak. They have scored 10 goals in those 3 games, and I definitely see them getting on the scoreboard. But then again, I also see Hoffenheim finally doing something in that attack again. So I'm gonna go with both teams to score at over 2.5 in this one at plus 100. Uh, I know that Hoffenheim has to bounce back soon. I think that win will happen. Is it gonna happen against Mainz on the road? I'm not so sure it can, but I definitely think that Hoffenheim is getting better, and I think that they are good enough to get on the scoreboard here. So I'm going with both teams to score and over 2.5 in this one. The next matchup, guys, we have is between Union Berlin and Koln. And even though Union Berlin lost to Bayern Munich last weekend, they pretty much looked empty. They were running on fumes, and they were completely dominated in the first half by Bayern Munich. But this is still a team that's only 6 points away from the top spot. And with a win here, they will get within 3 points once again, very close to Borussia Dortmund and the team that is not going to give up on the title. I know that Union Berlin is playing in the Europa League next week against Saint Gilloise, but this is the more important game for them right now, and they will still get enough rest before that Europa League matchup. Koln, on the other side, has been very inconsistent as of late. They have only one win in their last 6 games. I know that they did lose only 2 games during the same streak, but now they are facing one of the best and most consistent teams in Bundesliga this season, and that is Union Berlin, the team that hasn't lost a single game at home this season. And Koln, on the other side, has won only 1 game on the road so far. So I don't care that Union Berlin lost to Bayern Munich last weekend. I don't care that they're playing in the Europa League. I am taking Union Berlin on the money line here. It's minus 112. This is the price that we cannot miss because they are the better team here, and they are still fighting for the title. So I'm taking Union Berlin on the money line. And the last game of the day in Bundesliga, guys, is between Stuttgart and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich finally feels some pressure in Bundesliga. They finally have some competition, and it's not only one team. They have a competition from like 3 or 4 other teams, and they are still the team to beat in Bundesliga. Yes, I agree. They are still the team with the most quality and the best game style, and the most dangerous team of all. But have in mind that Bayern Munich is playing against PSG in the Champions League next week. Now, granted, that game is going to be at home in Germany, and they are definitely the favorites, but Stuttgart is fighting for their lives in Bundesliga, and they have been known to do something against Bayern Munich. They have been known to score a goal, to be a threat, and I wouldn't be surprised if they get to the scoreboard here as well. Like I said, I still think that Bayern is the team to beat here, and I think that they will come out in this game and they will try to put it to bed as soon as possible, get to the scoreboard as soon as possible, crash Stuttgart's hopes, and kind of keep them at bay. And for that reason, I'm going to take over 1.5 goals in the first half. It's plus 104. It's not often that we get this price on the first half total for Bayern's games. And when we do, once again, we have to take advantage of it, guys. Like I said, I think Bayern Munich will try to put this one to bed as soon as possible. And the best way to do that is to get on the scoreboard in the first 10-15 minutes and then just finish off the first half with another goal, possibly two, and be done with it. So that's my logic of this game, and that's why I will go with over 1.5 goals in the first half in this matchup. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. It's my pleasure doing these videos for you guys, and I appreciate you taking time to watch them. So if you could subscribe to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel and of course hit those thumbs up, we do appreciate it a lot. It helps us promote our channel, and it helps us give you even more free picks and even more free videos. Have a great Saturday, guys. Enjoy your day. Good luck with your bets, and I'll see you soon with more free winners.